my gorgeous angels, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I know. I thought we'd kick off with a kind of like Q&A all about social media as a job, influencers, money, brand deals. So James, you're going to read out some questions, aren't you? But first of all, can you roll the intro?
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, do you want to start now? Okay.
So, what was your original goal when you started your page?
I started my page as a diary. I didn't think that Instagram could be a job, and I literally used it to document my mental health journey. It wasn't until probably 2 years later I realised you could make it into a job and a career. So yeah.
Do you ever wish you had a normal job?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I think that the one thing I miss is having like a permanent salary month by month, because with Instagram you either get loads of jobs or none at all. It's very like in between, and I do miss the security of having a stable salary month by month.
Do you get sent PR and ad stuff every single day?
Every single day. At the moment, because it's close to Christmas, I'm getting quite a bit. Normally, I'd say I get like, what do you think, 5 parcels a week?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 5 parcels a week of PR stuff.
Postman's your best mate?
My postman hates me. We live on the 2nd floor, and he comes up the stairs, he's like, another parcel. I'm like, yeah.
Me.
Sorry.
Did you use your personal account to start, or did you make a brand new one?
I used my personal account. So before selfloveliv existed, I think I was Olivia RCX. I changed my name a lot.
When was RCX before?
Rose Callahan.
Was the X?
Kiss.
Okay, so I was like, exhibit?
I changed the name to selfloveliv back in November 2016. And lots of people who were following me, or my friends from school, left, unfollowed, and because obviously that maybe that was what they didn't need, that kind of stuff, which I completely understand.
People weren't posting and talking about mental health back then.
It was very much like a taboo subject.
It was just like, oh, this is depressing, and follow.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel pressured to post every day and create inspiring captions?
I used to feel a lot of pressure to post daily. Now I'd rather post every so often, or whenever I feel like I have something to say. In regards to inspiring captions, I used to feel a lot of pressure because obviously my page was built around positivity, mental health awareness, body confidence, but now I just post captions of what I'm thinking throughout the day. Wait for the plane. Wait for the plane. No. Where are you going?
Going off that, how do you stay motivated to create and plan content?
It's really hard because normally my content is pretty like off the cuff. Thank you. I don't necessarily plan content unless I'm doing like a shoot day. Normally with a shoot day, I take like 6 outfits with me and shoot as many of them as possible. Obviously, we're currently in lockdown number 2, so my content is pretty much indoors, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy what I do.
How do you begin? Feels like growth can be so slow.
I think if you want to start having a career in social media, you just got to start doing it. Really take advantage of hashtags. Comment on your favourite influencers' pages, like not just the same comment for every page, something different that relates to their post. That way they kind of feel a bit more like you're listening to them. I find with me, like I love people that comment like a question about the post. I feel like, you know, they really want to know more about what I've been talking about, and I love that. What was the question again? Sorry. How do I begin? Yeah. How do I begin? You just gotta start.
I think what you were saying before, you don't post daily now. I think when you're growing, you have to.
You have to be consistent. If you post sporadically, Instagram kind of pushes you down, and if you post at the same time every day, your followers kind of know what time you're posting, and it gets more a routine.
If you're looking at the analytics, it will tell you when
Yeah,
your audience...
if you're on a business profile or a creator profile, it has the analytics of like what time's best for you to post and what day is best for you to post.
So look at your analytics.
Yeah.
Do you make more cashola than you would in an average 9-to-5 job?
Let's just say, compared to my older and summers, I'm making more money.
And that was a part-time job.
Yeah. I don't
Just to put it into reference for people.
I think I won't talk about how much I get paid, because that's kind of like my own personal business. I will say that it comes in waves. Bear in mind, for the first 3 years of my Instagram life, I was getting paid nothing, and I was doing a lot of really important but deep content, and I was getting paid zilch, which is fine. It wasn't about a year ago I started getting paid a wage where I thought, okay, I could live off this.
Do you set yourself office hours?
I should, but I don't. I will be on my phone from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, replying to DMs as many as I can, comments, checking other people's feeds, checking my YouTube comments, checking my emails. I'm constantly on my phone, just, tapping away, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think my best advice for you is to, if you are an influencer out there, or you're just starting to become an influencer, set yourself a time frame. Otherwise, you'll find you will burn out, I'd say.
I think you need to set aside time a day where you put your phone down.
I know. Will I do that?
Probably not.
Probably not.
What would you do if you didn't do this?
I would probably be retail still.
Do you have a PO box?
I used to have a PO box. It was quite a lot of money to keep it running, and I wasn't getting that much stuff in there, so I thought I'd just kind of like stop using it. If you guys want me to set one up again, let me know in the comments below, and I will see what I can do.
Do you ever get hate/criticism from friends or family?
No. My family are very, very supportive of what I do. And James, who you know very well, who's like behind the camera, who's looking at me now, is very supportive, and he's very like, he's kind of, I like to pretend he's like the marketing manager behind my Instagram, because he's always like, have you posted today? Have you done stories today? Do you need to do any swipe up links? He's always like on me for doing more stuff, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you find it lonely, and does that have an impact on your mental health?
It can be quite lonely. Luckily, one of my best friends, Nicole, who I'll tag below as Good Luck Nick, is also self-employed. So we spend a lot of our time together on walks. We got before lockdown, we used to go out for like lunch and stuff. So most of my friends, like Millie, if you don't know Millie Newman, I'll tag her down below as well. She's amazing. She's also she's at university now. So there's always someone I can talk to when I'm feeling a bit lonely. Being in the flat on my own all day is quite hard, but my mum is around the corner from me, so I often go to her and see Humphrey B.
Gonna do a Humphrey B check-in.
Should we do a Humphrey B check-in? Okay. 3, 2, 1, boom! You're looking good.
I can't remember how they phrased it, but do you do anything else as a job to supply income to get money?
No, Instagram and YouTube are my full-time jobs.
Do you reach out to the brands, or do they come to you?
To you.
To you.
To you. So before I had management, I'm now with Free Focus Management. My manager is amazing. She is so funny, so lovely. She's always talking to me. We have a great friendship. It's just like, She's just everything I could want in a manager. Before my manager, I would message as many brands as possible for work. It's kind of half and half now. Sometimes my manager will message me and say, I've got a brand who wants to work with you, or I'll have an email from a brand saying, let's work together. I no longer message brands myself now because I have someone else to do it for me. But before mine, who's going on holiday?
Pilots.
Before my management, I message brands myself directly, yes.
How do you balance work/life stuff when they seem so entwined?
I don't. I'd love to say like I have really good balance between work and play, but when my work is basically my life, and what I do every day is so seen, it's really hard to kind of balance and have that balance between the two. I used to be a very private person, and now I'm a very open book. And what you see with me is what you get. Like, I'm a very open person, I like to say I'm very real and I'm honest, and with me it's just, this is me. This is me. That's a song. Anyway, this is me, and yeah.
How does it feel not having a fixed salary as such? Does it give you anxiety?
I think I mentioned this earlier on. It does make me very anxious sometimes, but I'm going to let you guys into a little secret now. So, because I deal with bipolar disorder, I'm not very good at managing money, because when I have money, I will just spend it. And that's part of the mania side of me. So my mum manages my money now. So whenever I get paid, I will transfer the money to her. And luckily I have savings now. So if I ever have like a month where there are no jobs, I can fall back onto my savings.
Do you mind sharing so much of your life?
No. I like do if people want to see my life, I'm happy to share it. There are some things, it's a thing I don't share. I think I share everything. Like, I think I share absolutely everything of my life. Like, you've met my grandma. There are some family members in my life who don't want to be filmed or, you know, shown, which I respect that completely. Like my sister. But I'm hoping one day I'll meet her.
How do you deal with bad comments or negative feedback?
Block and delete. There's a difference between constructive criticism and pure negativity. With constructive criticism, I will take it on board and I will try and, you know, learn from that. Like
you did recently with, you said people were saying you're posting the same stuff.
I had a comment saying that I was posting the same kind of stuff. So I was like, I completely understand that completely. With mental health though, I find it important to share the main things regularly, because I get a lot of new people on my page, you know, often. I want them to know that I am a mental health advocate, as well as just a fashion and beauty influencer. I hate the word influencer.
Right, I think we've gone through most of them are kind of the same kind of question. 3 pros and 3 cons.
Pros, I can do what I want to in the day. It's good money, and I work with some incredible brands. Cons, it can get lonely. Not having a regular income, like a month by month income. And my last con, what would you say my last con would be?
It's finding the balance, I think.
Find the balance of work and play, definitely, for me.
Knowing when to put your phone down and talk to me.
Never. And I really hope you guys learned a bit more about what I do on a regular basis. I hope that you feel inspired to maybe start your own career as an influencer. If you have any more questions on the topic, you know what to do. So hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, ding-a-ling-a-ling that bell. I'll see you very soon. Bye.